Welcome back to this playthrough for Fallout New Vegas. And if my calculations are correct, this should be the last video. Done a lot of gearing up and ready for the final battle, the second battle of Hoover Dam. But I do want to show my armor I'm using. I'm using Elite Riot gear, I believe is what it's called. No, it's not as good from a damage damage resistance and damage threshold, but it just looks better. And it does give me a lot of bonuses to my special stats, skills. So I don't know. Like I said, not as good, so I might regret this, but still got a DT of 34 and a DR of 14, but also crit chance goes up. Don't really need the guns plus 10, but why not? Anyway, me and Ed are all loaded up and ready for Baird. He's going to sit there as I go talk to Mr. House and we get this final quest going.
Goodbye.
Goodbye? Okay.
The Legion's assault could begin at any moment. We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
Oh. Let's do this.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Oops. See if we can avoid having the game crash on me this time. Hit your head. Head will be hit. How the fuck? Speak for yourself. Who's shooting who? Oh, they're shooting the corpses. Okay. You know what? Let's swap over to the revolver. VNV capping. What's over here? Hey, let me just double check. Yeah. Guess so. Here we go, guys. That's not what we're looking at. What is this? Okay.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Where I need to go? Okay. Was I dumb and not bring any stealth boys? Yep. Apparently I was dumb. So, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, okay, that's weird.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the East Power Plant and manually activate the switch. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was prepared to handle. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender. I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
Oh, I guess apparently I did pick that up. Right. Here we go. Okay. I don't know who's shooting. Okay, these guys. Yes, where I want to go. Think. Out the east side of the dam. We shall see what we shall see.
Let's get going.
Yes. Let's. Okay, here we go. Get the guy in front of me. All right. Play it your way. All right. Let the slaughter begin. Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to go here. Okay, I got it. Gotta keep going this way. I see people shooting over there. Oh. Damn, guys, watch where you're shooting. Try to sneak up on me, boy. Bringing the brush gun might have been unnecessary. Play it safe. Here he is. on. A little bit low on doctor's bags. It's red I'm seeing. Over here, maybe. No, actually, having these guys assist us is actually kind of cool. Your Legate's dead. What do you think you can do? Ed is still with me. Very good.
Just like old times.
Matters, but
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. Vegas? What, the families? Or house? You're talking about house. What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here.
I like this one.
What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait, here we go. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion. You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week. We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go. True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look, house, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got perks too. Think about it before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out. Well, at least I can talk to you unlike that bastard Caesar and his plate-faced general. It'll do. Guess sometimes you get the bull, other times you get the horns. Still, at least some lives got saved this day.
Just because.
I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the General, by the way. He'll be held responsible, publicly disgraced. 36.5% probability of suicide, by my estimate. Kimball won't be able to save him. He'll be too busy getting thrown out of office. But less than a 3% chance of suicide, mind you. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year. But soon enough, the tourists and their money will be pouring in. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded him every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, out of gratitude and a quiet sense of pride for his choice in lieutenants.
Mr. House showed little interest on the boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
Arcade was outraged by Mr. House's power play following the defeat of Caesar's Legion at Hoover Dam. Though he remained in Freeside for a short time after the Securitrons established widespread control, he eventually traveled back into NCR territory. Disillusioned with the followers of the apocalypse, he settled down in the outskirts of the Boneyard, where he worked happily as a family doctor.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Good Springs as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the Vault 19 powder gang surrendered to the NCR, they were reincorporated into the correctional system. The NCR did increase their sentences, and they aren't about to take off time for good behavior.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Yeah, leveled up. Well, that was actually, for the most part, a fairly good ending, I must admit. Kind of sad to see what happened to the Kings, but other than that, that's really about the only bad ending. I think maybe Arcade Gannon would have had a better ending had I sided with Yes Ma'am, theoretically, but at the end of the day, most everybody had a pretty good ending. Well, I mean, with the exception of the bad guys, who got pretty much wiped out to a man. You know, the Fiends, the Powder Gangers, and of course the Legion and whatnot. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this playthrough and the completion here. So I'll just go ahead and end this video here and say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.